Welcome back, you. I hope you're doing well. If you have decided to start collecting, congratulations. It's a super fun hobby. However, there's some risks involved. In this video, I'm going to give some tips how you can find your Holy Grail item. A Holy Grail item is like that retro game you've been looking for years. Maybe it's super rare, it's super uncommon, or doesn't exist in your region. But there are several reasons you don't have it yet, like it's very expensive, or you just haven't come across it because it's so rare. I will give you some pointers what you need to look out for, and hopefully with this video you'll be able to buy your next Holy Grail item safely and not getting scammed. So one of the Holy Grail items I want to show today is Tombi. I think it's called Tomba in the States. Now this game is amazing. It's a very rare game. It's about a pink troll. You have to save the world from evil pigs. As you can see, there's some gameplay we're showing off of Tombi because it is a super cute 2D side-scroller platform with 3D graphics. I love the game. The game is amazing. I first played it on a demo disc and wow, I need to find this game. Now, when I was a kid, it was much easier to find this game. However, when I grew up and became an adult, the game was really hard to find. Like, I couldn't find it anymore. So, I noticed there were quite some auctions with Tombi. And some people like to say, oh yeah, this game is in mint condition. Oh yeah, you're fine. I know PayPal has anti-scam policies, but what happens if you buy a game, you get scammed anyway? Yes, you get your money back, but then you end up in a situation, you still have no game. Now that's a situation that happened with me in Panzer Dragoon Saga. I bought this amazing game and it was broken. If you want to know more about that story, let me know in the comments below. Right, so which tips can I offer you today? Number 1, be patient. Now, finding the perfect Holy Grail item is going to take a lot of patience from your end. It's going to take a lot of research, perhaps even a lot of traveling. Perhaps you have to travel abroad and drive to all kinds of retro shops. Patience is key here. Number 2, if the price is too good to be true, it most likely is. Now, eBay is a wonderful place to find all kinds of games. However, what people tend to do on eBay, they tend to scam you. They tend to make these fake cartridges, like put these fake chips on, and they use a donor cartridge for that, so you don't get the original. Or you can end up with a CDR of the game. I mean, imagine paying £175 and it was a CDR ripoff. Now, if you have a modded PlayStation, in this case, having a CDR is not a bad thing, but you don't want to pay so much money for something that's fake. That's just scam. So, now that makes us to number 3. Visit retro stores. Now, a lot of retro stores have gotten a bad reputation like CEX, DKOD, and other stores, but there are some good eggs out there. However, they tend to not blow up. They tend to not have a big famous following, or they're not much online. So instead of finding a website, you can actually Google retro gaming stores near me. That's what I do. And then you should get some information up. So what you can do is, if their game shows on the site, or if it doesn't, you can actually phone the store up or send them an email and say, do you have this game in stock? Most likely, 9 out of 10 times, the store owner will get back to you. And if you need some picture proof or additional information, they'll get back to you. Number 5. I think I'm counting on. You're in the store and your favorite game is in front of you. Money is no objective because you saved up money to buy your Holy Grail. However, is it a safe bet? In this situation, this is what I did with Tombi. I was in CEX, that's where I found the game. And I asked them to take out the game, to clean it, which they did, and show me everything that was inside. I wanted to see the manual, the CD, and I want to guarantee that it works. So actually, they would have to hook up a PlayStation and show me. A lot of retro gaming stores will do that for you. The one in the Netherlands did that for me. The one in here, which is in Sweden, Nostalgiebutiken, they do that too. They will actually hook up the console in front of you and put the game in you want to buy. Do not be afraid to ask them to do that, because you're paying for a very rare game, and it's a good way to make sure you're not getting your butt screwed, basically. Make sure the game is what you want. So, because of today's technology, there is a lot of ways you can test games. You can, for example, CDR the games, just to see if it's really worth you. I know it's a bit on the shady side we're going now. Or you can actually use an emulator. Using emulator is not illegal. It's the ROMs how you get them are illegal. But yes, you can download an emulator, make sure it's actually the game that you enjoy. Of course, the last thing, which really, really blows, if you, let's say you pay $200 for a game you really wanted, only to play is like, oh, this is not for me at all. And then you'd be really sad. Next tip, warranty. I love that the retro gaming stores, they offer warranty for these games. So actually, when you buy a secondhand game, you actually get a little leaflet, or some shops offer 1-year warranty, some 3 months. Depends what deal they have. Do not be afraid to ask what deal they have, and make sure you keep the receipt, because if something is wrong, you can actually phone back and get your money back once you give the game back. Another way you can find these hidden gems, now this is a bit more of a pricey idea, but going to a retro gaming market. Now, retro gaming markets are really big in the UK and in the States. Basically, it's like a big market in a hall where they sell all kinds of games. Now, it's important that you also follow the previous tips in this video. Ask them if there's a way you can test the game, or if somebody nearby can offer you to test it, because there's a lot of console sellers as well. Or ask them for warranty, like a little insurance that you're not getting scammed. Another awesome way how to get these games is retro gaming conventions. Now, retro gaming conventions also offer a lot of stores for sellers to sell their games. Not only private sellers, but also official store sellers. So actually, retro gaming stores will go to these events to get new customers. And again, you can ask the previous tips on this video. Do you have warranty? Can I test the video? Can you show me what quality this game is in? This is very important, just so you don't get scammed. And I have never ever gotten scammed on these events before. Last but not least, this is another good tip: buy from a friend. Sometimes, instead of looking at Facebook Marketplace, sometimes I ask on my Twitter if anyone is selling a certain game, or if I keep eyes up on my friend having a post, I will DM them. And what they do, they say, yes, I'm actually selling these type of games. And what's so awesome buying from a friend, they will even actually test it for you. Like a friend of mine, I bought not Luffy, I think it was Wise 3 for the Super Nintendo. He actually took it out, took pictures to show me what condition the game is, and he also tested it on the Super Nintendo, showed me a video that it was working perfectly. That's how I knew he wouldn't scam me. Plus, if it's a very good friend of yours, why would they scam you? So these are all my tips how you can safely buy your holy grail of retro or modern day gaming. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if I forgot to mention some points. I would love to hear your feedback. Have a wonderful day and happy gaming!